I'm sure a big part of the reason why you decided to join this is because you're in a situation and you want to change that situation. You're probably in a job that you don't like, or you're in a job that you're okay with, but you're not making enough to the point where you're comfortable or you're satisfied. So that's why you decided to make a change and come here and maybe learn something that will potentially start making you more and more money. And I get it, it's tough, but if we don't change the actions, the results will not change. We can't do the same thing over and over again and expect a different outcome. That just doesn't work. But I really don't want you to think that for you to get out of the current situation, you need to do more and more. Most of the time, I would say 95% of the time, we need to do less. Now hear me out. We do a lot during the day, whether it's work, whether it's exercising, whether it's just being distracted, watching a podcast, watching TV, watching Netflix, whatever. We just do a lot. And most of us, in order for us to change the situation, we just need to do less. We need to do less of the morning routines that we have, the fancy morning routines of meditating for 30 minutes and then hitting the gym for an hour and a half and doing all that stuff that the gurus online tells you works. Sometimes you just have to skip all that and just get to work. And instead of watching Netflix at night, you just go to sleep, or use that time in order for you to find cars online in this case, or just use it to sleep so you wake up the next day and you're ready to start attacking the day and actually making a change. All that cannot be done unless you decide to take the first step. And here you are deciding to take the first step towards changing that situation. So that's good. But now it's time to put in the work. It's not going to be easy. Whenever we start anything, we're all going to suck. When I started this, I sucked in the beginning, just like anything else anyone would do. And then the more I did it, the less and less I sucked, until eventually I started becoming good at it. What we're going to learn here is not really that easy, but it's simple. If you put in enough time, you will start getting results. So if you're tired of your current situation and you want to change it, or even if you're not tired of the situation, but you just want to supplement your income, this is for you. This is for you if you don't mind putting in some work without seeing the results, until eventually you delay your gratifications and then you start seeing the results. Because if you really think about it, what would be the result of you not making a change? It's literally that nothing will change. And in fact, I would argue that the situation would get worse and worse whenever we do not make a change, because we can't really stay stable. We're either going up or we're going down. So in this case, if we do nothing, most likely we are on a downward trajectory, which is no good. So I want you to ask yourself this: would it be more painful to dedicate 2 hours of your time every single day consistently towards something that can potentially change your whole situation? Or would you rather stay the same because it's less painful, quote unquote? And for me personally, I would say that not making a change is definitely less painful in the short term, but in the long term, the pain will definitely appear somehow. But the flip side of this is putting in the work is probably a bit more painful and will require more dedication and consistency, but long term, that pain will definitely be worth it. So ultimately, the decision is yours, but I will trust that you will make the right one.